Hi.
Hello?
What's going on?
We started recording. She asked him to leave the record here. He says there's a poster they're supposed to have and continues to stand there and he won't leave at their request.
Okay, who called?
The manager, she's in the back.
Hello? Hello, it's police. Hi. I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm fine.
What's going on?
Oh, he's here recording the customer or whatever is happening here, and he don't have the permission. I called the manager. He don't know about him. My supervisor is outside. She was waiting on me. Let me call her.
Okay.
I want to know if there is any way to ban him from coming here because he don't have any permission.
Yeah.
And he can't be recording here.
Okay.
That's a federal level.
Charlotte Mecklenburg police are trained in this. This is
What's
a
going on?
First Amendment protected activity
Okay.
and the rules and regulations for postal property. I have a right to record this.
What do you, okay, what do you, do you have business here?
Yes,
What are you trying to do?
I've had business here.
What are you trying to
I'm
do?
doing a report on this.
What kind of report?
It'll be out on the, it'll be posted tomorrow.
Well,
It should
if
be
you don't have any
posted.
business here and they want you to leave, you gotta leave. I guess that's how it is.
I have the right to be here.
You have the right to do business here, but if you don't have any business here and they want you to leave, then you're going to have to go.
Could you ask them to see the rules and regulations on the postal property?
No, I can tell you right now, if the manager wants you to leave and you're done with business here, you got to go.
Okay, then I'm going to buy a stamp.
Okay. If they'll serve you, I mean, they can refuse the service. Do you want to buy a stamp?
Yeah, I want to buy a stamp.
Okay.
Can I get your name and badge number, please?
Yeah, my name is Officer Rodgers. My badge number is 4436.
4436, thank you.
Hi. I'm going to talk to the manager.
Oh, okay.
Can I get your name and badge number, please?
They don't know yet.
Okay. Thompson 3564.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. What's going on?
Just compliment service.
They're upset because I'm recording the activities,
We're just making sure that they want to leave.
doing a report.
You want a report?
I'm doing a report.
Oh.
Hello?
Do you need me for anything? Do you need help you with
No.
anything?
Excuse me?
I'm not doing a police report. I'm doing a report on the post office.
Hi. Hi.
Hey,
So what's going on?
the supervisor is outside. I don't know where she is now. She says she's coming right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why?
For the receipt.
Okay.
He has been irritated since he's here 9:50. We're not doing any activities because the manager just asked him. The supervisor is not here.
I'm sorry. How you
Hi,
doing?
how you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm
Hi.
trying to get this man to ready to leave the property for about 30 minutes. He won't leave. He claims he has the right to film. There's no trespassing. There's no filming in here. It's government property. I've asked him several times, and he doesn't want to comply.
Hey, if you don't have any business here,
The rules and regulations on postal property says I do have the right to be here recording.
No trespassing. This is
yeah, if
government
they don't want
property.
you here and you don't have any business here,
Will I be arrested if I don't leave?
Hmm?
Will I be
I
arrested
don't
if I
want to
don't
get to
leave?
that, man. Like, there's no reason to escalate it to that.
I'm just asking if I will be arrested if I don't leave.
You can be.
Will
you
I be
can
arrested?
You can be. You
I can be
cited.
arrested. Will I be
You can be
arrested?
cited.
We're not gonna-
I really don't want to arrest anybody. I really don't want to write a citation to anybody. I would really rather you just go and you can just go. Like, that's just how it's got to be. I don't want to arrest anybody. I don't want to, like, look at my demeanor, man. Like, I really don't want to arrest anybody. I don't want to write anybody a citation for trespassing. I really don't want to do that.
There are rules and regulations for on postal property. It's supposed to be posted. They don't have them posted anywhere.
Okay.
What's your complaint, though?
I don't have a complaint. I'm reporting on the
Okay,
post
okay.
office.
All right, so you're just
I
trying
have a
to...
constitutional right to do that.
I understand. I'm not arguing
The First
with you.
Amendment.
I'm not arguing with you. I'm just asking.
And the rules and regulations on postal
I'm
property.
not arguing with you. I'm just asking you, is there a complaint as to why you're here, other than you're just here
Now there's a complaint.
audit?
Now there's a complaint. There wasn't a complaint.
So you're doing an
If she
investigation.
would have just kept doing her job, I would have been gone a long time ago.
Okay, what is it? What job did you want her to do?
Serving these people that are waiting to get service.
They can't. They're waiting on you.
I'm not stopping them.
They want you to go.
I'm not stopping them.
They're not going to serve anybody till you leave. I don't like. That's just how it is. They don't want you here.
So they're refusing service to people.
You're
And there's my report right there.
okay. Great.
The
Then
report-
file it in your report.
The
Your report is done.
report can change as it
Investigative
goes
journalist
along.
You're an investigative journalist, and your report's done.
Yep,
Like, you
I'm
got
an
it. You
investigative
have a badge number.
journalist. You know how many post offices I've gone into and they just keep doing their job and I just leave? Nothing ever happens?
Okay.
Nothing?
I don't know what's going on today. What's any different than any other day that would at other post office?
Just like I was just down there at your police station? No problems.
Hey.
So
I got
okay. How long do you plan on staying here?
When they start serving these people and taking care of them, and you all leave, I leave.
Well,
I'm gonna follow you.
Unfortunately,
I'm gonna follow you all out the door.
Unfortunately, that's not how it's going to be. Yeah, so
He
let's
said
go.
perfect.
Let's go. You can follow him out.
Yeah, well,
They need to start, if they take that man up there at that counter, and I'll follow you all out the door.
Okay. Can y'all do that for me, please? Oh, really? Okay. You can follow us out, and they're going to serve everybody.
Okay. As soon as they start serving him, y'all walk out, I'll walk out right behind you.
Let's go. Come on. We'll walk out with you. It's time to go.
he'll serve. He'll go out there. He just don't want to be on your camera. If you-
He's already been on my camera.
She doesn't. They don't want to be on your camera. He doesn't want to be on your camera.
He's already told me
He doesn't
why
want to
he-
be on your camera. Okay. So you already said.
I already got good video of him.
Okay. Then you would leave. So let's just go.
Were you in the military?
Yes.
Okay. Were you in the
Yes, sir,
military?
I was.
So y'all both, well, you took oaths to the Constitution then and when you became a cop, right?
What's that got to do with anything?
He took an oath to the Constitution. And then that says it, that's not allowed. He,
Okay.
do you know the 5 elements of the First Amendment?
Sir, we can have this discussion outside, but it's time for you to go. And you can walk out with us, and they're going to serve everybody just like they normally would. But the lady that works here doesn't want to be on camera, and she's kind of afraid of you, so she doesn't want to be here.
She's on camera all the
She
time.
doesn't want to be on your camera. You see what I'm
There's a
saying?
camera right
Your
up there
camera. That's
recording
not
everybody
your
that comes in here.
Your camera.
The
She
government
doesn't wanna be
watches
on
us
your
all the
camera.
time.
She has a personal right to say she doesn't want to be on your camera.
No, actually she doesn't.
So it's time to go.
Not according to the courts. I've got several court cases that says she doesn't have that right. As long as she's
You
an
said
employee,
that you
government
would leave.
employee,
You said that you would leave. Okay? You said that you would go.
as long as she's a government employee, I have the constitutional
You
right
said
to
that she
record
would. Yeah,
her.
you would go. Now, why are you going
And
back?
she
on your
doesn't
word?
have,
You said that you would leave.
have you left yet?
No, I don't leave
Okay,
until you
then.
leave. That's just how it is.
I said I'd follow you out.
Then let's go. You can follow him out, and I'm gonna follow you.
Nope,
Let's
I don't
go.
want you behind me.
I don't want you recording me either. But here we are, and I don't want to be here anymore.
You're a
than I
police
have to be.
officer. I have the right to
Yeah.
record you and
You're
your
right. And I'm
duties.
recording you too, and I
I
don't
know.
really feel like dealing with you anymore. So
See,
it's
I
time to
can't get
go.
that recording though. I cannot touch that recording.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
Actually, you
I can't
can.
get it. I need
Yes,
a
you
court
can.
order to get it.
Yeah, exactly. You can go through the courts and get it.
See, in Florida, it's all different. You just
Well,
put
in
in a
North
request and
Carolina,
there it
you
is.
can get it.
Because they hide.
You can
They're
follow
not
that officer
transparent.
out. I won't follow you out.
North
I'll stay
Carolina
right
is
here
not.
until you exit
No,
the door.
I can't leave while you're in here. Now you can arrest me and take me out if you want to.
Nobody wants to take you to jail, dude. Why don't you understand that?
I've been arrested for this before. I've got no problem with it.
I don't doubt you. Nobody wants to take you to jail today. You understand that? I'm not going to take you to jail today. But it's time to go. Like, you're wasting everybody's time in here. Do you understand that? Like, everybody in here as their time being wasted because of you.
No, not because of me.
Yeah.
No, I did nothing to stop anybody from anything. Video
Why don't you
recording.
tell these people?
The First Amendment
Why
cannot
don't you
be.
apologize to these people out here? Why don't you turn your camera around and be like, hey man, my name is so and so, and I'm apologizing to the citizens of Charlotte for wasting their freaking time.
I didn't
Why don't you
waste
do
their
that?
time. I didn't waste their time. She did when she left.
She's not going to come back while you're doing this because she's freaked out by you, and I don't blame her. What does that got to do with anything? You being weird. You're being weird.
I'm
You're
not being
freaking her
weird.
out.
You're
Yeah,
being
you
weird.
are.
You took an oath to the Constitution.
I don't
Now
wanna
you're being
be here,
weird.
dude. So as soon as you leave, I can go.
I would have left if she would have kept leaving, doing her job. I would have
She
been
doesn't
gone.
answer to you.
You know how
She
many of
doesn't
these?
answer to you, bro. You're not her boss. Who do you think you are? She doesn't answer to you. You're wasting everybody's time and mine. It's time to go. You can keep looking at me like that all you want to. That
You're
doesn't
looking
change
at me.
the
I'm
fact
not
that
supposed to
doesn't-
look back?
That doesn't change the fact that
I'm
it's
not.
time
You
to
look
go.
at me and I'm not supposed to look
It's
back.
time to go. So
You look
let's
at me and
go.
I'm not supposed to look back.
Dude, why?
What is that?
What is your problem?
What is that? You can look at me like
Honestly,
that
what
all
is
you
your
want.
problem? What is your problem?
You can look at me like that all you want.
What is it going to take for you to leave?
I told you. Go ahead and leave. I'll follow you out. I'm not leaving while you're in
Come
here.
on, let's go. Come on, man of your word. Let's go.
I'm right behind you, aren't I?
Let's go.
I'm right behind you, aren't I?
Perfect. Thank you, sir.
Now, I want to know the 5 elements of the First Amendment. Do you know them?
Nope.
You don't know them.
No, but it's time to get off their property, too.
This is a federal building, right?
Okay.
It is the government. I had the right to redress my government.
Yep, and you did.
I had the right to keep an eye on my
And
government.
you did. And you did. So
No,
excellent
I
work.
didn't. You just made me leave. You just made me leave.
They want you to leave. They have a, like.
I don't
look,
care what they want.
you can
I
stand
don't
on
want
the
to pay. I
sidewalk.
don't want them taking my
You can stand on the
taxes.
sidewalk and film all you want to.
I don't want them
But you can't
taking
be on
my
this property.
taxes. I don't want them taking my
Take it up.
taxes.
Why are you taking up with me? Do
The
I have any?
thieves.
Do I have any?
They
Can I
are
help you out
tax
at all?
leaves.
Can I
They
help
are
you out at
tax
all?
leeches.
Can I help you?
They
out
are
at all?
tax leeches.
Can I help you
You
out?
could
at all?
explain to them that I have the right to be in there because you know I do.
No, you don't. If you don't have any business there, you don't have any reason to be there. You can stand on the sidewalk and film all day. I have no problem.
I can
with
stand
standing
right
on the
here.
sidewalk. This is their property.
Supreme Court says it's a public property.
This is.
Do you want to fight the Supreme Court? Do you want to do that?
You can stand over there and film.
Or
all
do you want to record?
You can stand on the sidewalk and film all day, dude. Nobody's gonna stop.
Do you want to fight the Fourth Circuit?
Nobody's
the
gonna
Federal
stop you
Circuit?
by standing on the sidewalk and filming all day. Nobody's gonna bother you. Do you hear me? If you stand literally about 60 feet that way, no one is going to stop you. No
I'm
one
going to
can
stay right
stop you.
here. Arrest me, man. If that's what you want to do.
That's not what I want to do.
This
I
is
think I've
public
made it
property.
pretty- I think
This
I've
is
made it
public
pretty clear.
property, and I
It's not
broke no
public
law.
property. It's
I
not
broke no
public
laws.
property.
It is public
It's
property.
not public property, dude. It's their property. You can stand on public property, which is the sidewalk over there beyond the bushes, and film all day. You can film the comings and goings of everybody you want to. Okay?
Can I get your name and badge number, please?
My name's Sergeant Rollins, Rollins, first initials J, code number 4990.
Oh, wow, that's a lot. Thank you. I appreciate
Bro,
it.
what's your name, sir? I never met you.
I'm not giving out my name.
Okay.
I have that Fourth Amendment thing. I believe in the amendments. I believe in the Bill of Rights.
Oh, you believe in the Constitution of the United States? Yes, so do we.
yes, yeah.
You know, giving your name to a police officer is not a violation of the Fourth Amendment. You know that, right?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
No, it's for me to give it to you. You're right. It's not a violation of the Fourth Amendment. For you to make me give it to you, that is a violation of the Fourth
I haven't
Amendment.
made you do anything, sir. I
I know that. I never said you had. I'm just saying.
What can I do to help you two? What's going on, sir?
I was just video recording the government employees in the course of their government duties,
Okay.
and they got upset and quit serving people, and told me I had to leave. And then they called you all, try to trespass me.
Sir, you're not allowed back in the post office, sir. Not in this post office.
Didn't you ever get the memo from the postmaster?
No, sir. And you're,
There's a memo
you're
out.
scaring both the employees and the customers.
No, I'm not scaring
You
anybody.
absolutely are.
No, you're scaring me. I'm afraid of you.
Okay, well,
She's scaring me.
I'll leave. I'll just think you won't do it. I'll leave.
She's scaring me. She looked at me. I don't like being looked at. I'm looking with a camera.
Right.
The same thing, the exact same thing, except for more people can view it now when I post this. That's the only difference, is more people can see it. I'm looking with a camera. They're looking at me. You're looking at me. Don't look at me. Please don't look at me. You're looking at me. Please don't look at me.
I don't think you're hearing the words coming out of my mouth, man.
I hear the words that are coming out of your mouth. They just don't make any sense.
On the sidewalk, and no one's going to.
I'm on a sidewalk.
This isn't
a public sidewalk. This is a public sidewalk.
Public sidewalk's right there, and nobody's going to bother.
This is federal. It's paid for by taxes.
Turn around and see the sidewalk. Just do me a favor. Look at the sidewalk I'm talking about. Just look at it. Just look at it.
Do me a favor.
Look at it.
Read the memo from the Homeland Security. I got every right to be here. I'm telling you, I read case law as a habit. It's a hobby.
Sir, you see that sign right there that says U.S. property, no trespassing? That applies to this parking lot. This parking lot's owned by the federal government.
Yes, sir. And I have the right to be here.
You have the right to be over there.
Nobody's going to bother you on that sidewalk, dude. And you can film all day.
But an agent of the property has told you that you can't be here. And with you continuing to be here after we're asking you to leave, you can actually be arrested for trespassing.
You're going to arrest me if I don't leave?
Sir, I'm just telling you what the options are. I'm also waiting on a phone call from the postal inspectors because this is going to go a whole different route when they get out here. Postal inspectors work for the federal government.
Uh-huh.
They have jurisdiction over this parking lot. We have jurisdiction over this parking lot. But I'm just going to tell you from personal experience, I used to work for the post office. I would highly suggest that you take our recommendation and go to that sidewalk or leave here before the postal inspector.
Nobody's going to bother you if you go to that sidewalk, man. Nobody.
Because right now we're talking about a general statute in North Carolina, but the postal inspectors get out here, we're talking about a federal crime. Two totally different things.
So if I don't leave, I'm going to be arrested.
You can be. Nobody's going to bother you if you stand literally, like, just look at the sidewalk we're talking about. You can still video all you want to.
So this is a restricted area?
I think that's a great idea, Officer Rodgers. That's a great idea, and that's a really.
So this is a restricted area?
That's not a restricted area, but you.
It's not a restricted area. The public is here, can be here, right?
The public can be here. You can't.
Branford.
They don't want you here. You don't have any business here.
Brands,
they don't want you here.
is it Brandsburg, B. Hayes? Anywhere the general public can be, the press can be?
Just listen to me. Listen. I've come up with a great solution for you. All you have to do is take it. If you go to the public sidewalk, you can record all day. And you can do whatever journalism you want to on the public sidewalk. But this isn't public property.
But it is public property.
It's U.S. property, but there's no trespassing. Right now you're trespassing because your business is done and they don't want you here. That's a beautiful day today. You can enjoy it, and you can be out here and film all you want to and enjoy the day. And I'm not going to bother you. It's a great compromise.
They're violating my rights.
I'm
that
really
doesn't
not.
bother me.
I promise you, I really am not.
My rights are being violated.
No, they're not. I'm
Yes,
sorry
they are.
to tell you that they're not. Like, do you see the sidewalk I'm talking about?
Yeah, I see the sidewalk you're talking about.
That doesn't stop you at all from filming right there. You stand there and do whatever you got to do. That's it. Film going to the post office all you want to, really, on that sidewalk.
Gentlemen,
Thank you. So come on, let's go over there and just come over there and just see. Make sure you can get it with your camera. And I'm telling you, it'll work out. Like that side, like just right there. All you got to do is stand over there and film all you want to. Wow, thanks, Officer Rodgers. That's a great idea. No problem.
I have this Fifth Amendment thing, too.
What can I call you?
Pesky citizen.
Yeah,
I'm a pesky citizen. I'm a citizen where they steal my tax dollars to pay for stuff like this and then tell me I can't record it. What kind of crap is that? That's theft. That is pure theft, and you know it.
Well, sir,
I don't have a choice to pay taxes. They just take them from me.
Yeah.
I pay taxes all year, and then at the end of the year, I have to pay more. I don't get that tax return that people get. I don't get it. I have to pay more. I am tired of paying taxes. And then people telling me I'm a slave. Telling me I'm a tax slave. I hate being a tax slave.
What can I do to help you, sir?
Tell them since I'm a taxpayer and I can't record this stuff, I can't
But
be
you
here.
You can
Then
record.
tell them I want my taxes back.
Okay. I tell you what, they can't return your taxes. That's the IRS. So you probably need to call the IRS and ask them about that. We can't give you your taxes back either. That's an IRS issue. Yeah, I just got my back taxes from 2018 just last week, so it's going to take a while.
Oh, you got taxes back?
I did. Yeah.
I didn't. I got an O.
Me too.
Me too.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm a small business owner. I pay taxes all year long, and then at the end of the year, I've got to write another stinking check.
No kidding.
But here's the thing.
Last year was almost $7,000.
But here's the thing, man. Like, they can't help you with that. We can't help you with that.
But I had the First Amendment right to keep an eye on my government. This is my
And
government.
you can. You can. You just have to do it from the side.
From government property.
No, you can't.
This
be
is
on my
publicly accessible
Sir, let me
property.
ask you a question. If you went to the White House,
You know there's-
if you went to the White House right now, could you do this?
To record?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can take pictures in the White House.
property. On the lawn.
Outside the gate because it's
Outside
in.
the gate.
Exactly.
Where's your gate? Where's your gate? Exactly.
That's
Where
not-
the hell is the
The
gate?
bushes. The bushes. Like that's their. That's where their property ends.
This is not a restricted area. You know where the restricted area is? Back there. I've been around. You know how many
I'm not
post
saying
offices
it's a
I've
restricted
recorded?
area. I'm
Do you
saying-
know how many post offices I have recorded? Personally,
I don't.
me.
Probably a lot.
This is the only one they've ever done this to me. Then.
Okay. Well, they
Usually they just keep working. I walk in, I look, and I leave. And every one I've been in
sounds
has the rules and regulations of the post office posted in there. They don't.
Okay. Well, then then file your grievance. There
I'm,
you go.
I'm
You
recording
win.
the
There's
grievance.
Well,
I'm
then it's
recording the
done.
grievance.
You got your evidence.
I have a freedom of the press. The freedom
right.
of the press was written to give us a right to keep an eye on our government. This is our government, right? That's what the freedom of the press was written for. Think about the time it was written. It was written when our forefathers were fighting for our rights, our freedom.
Let me ask you a quick question real quick, because I used to work for the post office. So they fall under federal law,
Uh-huh.
but you understand that they're not actually part of the federal government. You understand that, right?
They get federal money. They get federal money, though.
So does Planned Parenthood.
They're using federal
So does Planned
property.
Parenthood. So
They're
does
using...
Planned Parenthood. Listen to me. Listen to me. This is a third-party organization. If you don't believe, just go look at their history and see how much money they've been in the hole the last 10 years. The people that run this is not the federal government, and there's a reason that they get funding from the federal government, because without the federal government's help, like Planned Parenthood, they would not be able to stay afloat. That's the only reason. This is not ran by the federal government. They get federal government money.
They get our tax dollars. They're on federal property. How many
So
times?
does Osama bin Laden.
1, 2, 3 of you all have said this is federal property. Those people that work in there said this is federal
It is
property.
federal property.
It is federal property.
Because they fall under federal guidelines.
Who's
Because it's the Postal Service.
Who owns the federal
You're
government?
failing. You're failing.
Who
to
owns the
realize
federal
fact
government?
that you can't be here doing this.
Who owns the federal
You have to
government?
be on the sidewalk. Like,
Who
I don't know what
owns the federal government?
I don't know what the problem.
Who owns the federal government? Just answer that question for
Who
me.
owns the federal government?
Huh?
Nobody owns the government. What are you talking about?
We, the people of the United States of America, own the government. The government by the people, for the people, of the people. Well, maybe not in that order. I
You
think I
can
messed
do
up the
all of
order.
that from the sidewalk, brother. Like you can do all that from the sidewalk.
So I'm a tax slave, is what you're telling
We're
me.
all tax slaves, dude. I just
I don't
told
wanna
you
be
I
a
got to
tax
pay out
slave.
at the end of the year too. It is what it is. You live in this country, you got to pay your taxes. I don't know what to tell you. It's
We get
not-
robbed.
Yeah, I'm just as middle class as anybody else, man. I mean, how much money you think I'm pulling down a year, bro? You think I'm
I don't know. I
rolling
know
in
y'all
money?
don't get the stuff that California and New York and stuff get. I know
Exactly,
that.
and I still got to owe at the end of the year, dude. This is why you hassling me.
I'm not hassling you. Who called you? Did I call you? Did I call
Because
you?
of and now
Did
gotta
I
deal
call
with
you?
And
Did
until-
I
and
call
until
you?
Until I'm done
Did I
dealing with
call
you, I
you?
can't leave.
Did I
I
call
was
you?
called because of you. You created the call for service.
No, I did not create it.
Yeah, you created the circumstance which caused somebody to call the police, which means I got to show up and deal with you. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Now you hear hassling.
What are you getting paid to do?
Not enough.
What are you? I didn't ask how much you're getting paid. What are you getting paid to do?
What am I getting paid to do? Mm-hmm. Deal with you.
Answer 911 calls for service, which is a federal law that we have to do. Somebody called 911 and said they needed police assistance, and that's why we came. And they gave us the synopsis of what was going on, and we're dealing with you. That's how things, calls for service work. If you were at your house or wherever you're at and you called 911 and said, hey, I need police for XYZ, then we would show up because that's a call for service. That's what we do. Service-based organization. Just like this is a service-based organization. And I'm sure, I don't know what your private business is, but I'm sure it offers some service to somebody. That's how you make money, right?
Yeah.
So we're trying to do our job, man. They're trying to do their job, and I'm not saying they're good at it. I'm not saying they're the best at it. I'm not saying they do a great job. But, man, they're trying. And I tell you, that's hard work in there. If you never worked for the post office before, my mom retired from the post office, and the whole reason I went when I got out of the Army after 3 tours in Iraq in 8 years was like, man, that's a good job. Until I got there, and I realized that is the farthest thing from the truth. There's a reason that there are still people who are in, what do you call this thing? Unions. There's a reason the post office is still unionized. Good thing that it is. So they're doing the best they can with what they got. Everybody's short-staffed. We're short-staffed. They're short-staffed. Everybody else is. And I can sympathize with where you're coming from because I used to own a small business myself. So, but that's not going to fix any of this.
Again, I walked through there. I was looking, reading the signs, looking for that poster 7, which they don't have. I went in there and I started to record. I would have been in there maybe 10 minutes at the most because I'm kind of impatient. But if she would have kept serving people, I would have left. I would have been long gone. I would have been home by now.
So you've got your proof that what you needed. So what else is there to do? You got your proof that you need, that they don't have the right signage that you say they need. You got your proof that they're not serving the customers. So what else do you need? Like, your mission is complete.
Yeah.
So why still begs the question, if your mission is over?
I'm outside. You got me out of the building. If your mission is over.
Property.
See, that's the thing. Property. I can be on the property.
So you think,
do you know how many court cases cover this?
So you're in agreement that we can make you leave the building, but you're not in agreement that we can make you leave the property outside?
Actually, you can't make me leave the building. I could have stayed in there. I agreed with him to come out.
Well, I appreciate
Did I not agree with you to come out?
I appreciate you doing that. Well, so
that's why I said you got me out of the building.
You said
I agreed to come out of the building.
You could be home already. Well, go ahead and go home already. You've already accomplished your mission.
Mission complete.
Mission complete. What else is
actually the mission is not complete?
What is the mission?
The mission is not complete until you all realize that I do have a right. You keep telling me I don't have that right.
You have lots of rights.
But I know the training for the Mecklenburg Police Department or Charlotte Mecklenburg Police Department does train y'all in our First Amendment rights.
Does it?
Yeah.
Huh.
I've been doing this for a few years now.
Yeah,
me too.
Yeah.
Y'all don't. I'm surprised y'all haven't gotten a memo about me.
What's your name?
Especially when I put my name on that lawsuit.
Well, we might have heard of you. We just don't know your name.
So here's the thing. You've got your mission is complete here. You've got the evidence you need to file a grievance that you want to file. You've got my name and badge number. So if you want to sue me, you can.
I'm not going to sue you.
Okay, well, I'm just
saying.
What? I don't know, but you've got that. So
the only reason I would sue you is if you put your hands on me. Then there would be a lawsuit. You haven't touched me. I haven't even attempted, so I don't care.
Is there any reason for you to still be here?
Yeah. There is a reason for me to be here, actually.
What?
You all are still here.
I gotta be here as long as you're here. I don't want to be here anymore.
Actually, well, I don't know about your policy, so I can't. I was gonna.
Yeah, because
I'm gonna be honest. I was gonna say you don't have to be here as long as I'm here, but I don't know about your policy. Because there's plenty of videos where police leave. They just leave.
I can't leave. All you have to do is get on the sidewalk, dude, and you can video and do all the stuff. And you ain't got to talk to me anymore. You ain't got to be hassled by me anymore. As long as you get on the sidewalk, that's all you got to do. I'm not asking for much. I'm asking you to turn around and walk 50 feet.
See, the thing about it is people always say they're not asking for much when they're violating rights. That is
Nobody's
a lot.
Violating your
you know
rights.
how many people died? You were in the military. How many people died for these rights? How many people died for the Bill of Rights?
Nobody's violating your rights. I promise you, I don't violate people's rights. promise. And I'm not violating yours.
You say you're not violating your rights, but do you know how many court cases have said that we have the constitutional right under the First Amendment to video record here?
Then take it up with whoever you got to take it up with. But it's time, like, all you have to do is stand on the sidewalk, man, and you can do whatever you want to do.
I'm on a sidewalk.
You're not on the sidewalk. You're on their property.
What about the court case where people were up here on the sidewalk handing out pamphlets and they called the police on them and the police arrested them? They won in the court, Supreme Court,
Great.
that they had the right to do that.
Nobody's arresting you. Nobody wants to arrest you.
I just want my rights respected, and they're not
I
being
am respecting
respected.
your rights by sitting here dealing with you for the past 45 minutes. How long's it been? About 45 minutes?
You've been here for about 25 minutes.
Okay, so 25 minutes I've been
25, 30 minutes.
25 minutes I've been dealing with you. All you gotta do is help me out, man. Help yourself out. Like, you ain't got to talk to me anymore. But other people are calling 911 and I can't deal with them because I'm out here talking to you.
Yeah, because you shouldn't even be out here talking to me.
You're absolutely right.
And it's not my fault.
Right now it is. You
No,
are
it's not.
you are the captain of this ship right now. All you have to do is turn around and sail that way.
No. A First Amendment activity cannot be converted to a crime. It can't
Nobody is
be
converting
done.
it to a crime, but you've got to be on public property.
You're telling me I got to be trespassed. The post office is public property. It's federal property, public. Unless there's a fence and a sign. I don't pass fences. That sign is in the wrong spot. It can't be there. Actually, look at that fence sign. Look at the sign. Where can you read it from? You can read it from here. I can't go that way. That sign actually says I can't go that way.
No, it's
If they turn it around,
okay, well there you go. File it under the grievance. Look, man, I don't want to write you a citation for trespassing. I really don't. And have you pay a fine or go to jail or whatever. I don't want to do any of that stuff. Like I really. You're gonna have to go to court. You're gonna have to pay court costs. And all you have to do is turn around and walk 50 feet. Now, I don't understand what the problem is.
I'm still trying to find out if the last guy that issued a warrant for me for trespassing on public property was fired because of that or because he did something else. Nobody will tell me. I know he's not law enforcement anymore.
But I can
it was
promise
right
you
after
right
that.
now, if I wrote you a citation for trespassing, I wouldn't be fired.
I know you wouldn't. You wouldn't be. I know that for a
If I
fact.
took you to jail for trespassing, I wouldn't be fired.
No, you wouldn't be fired.
But it is time to end this. Okay? Because we're not getting anywhere.
I know my rights are being violated.
It's over.
I'm just wondering how many people see this and if it'll light up y'all's phones. And the phone's here.
It might be. It might. Why don't you come with me and you can step on the property? When you step off the property, we'll continue this conversation. Just walk with me and we can...
Look at that big old cigar. He got a big old cigar.
He's got a big old cigar.
So they put up that sign. U.S. property, no trespassing. I can't pass that sign. You told me I can't pass that sign.
I told you to go past the sign.
We gotta go by law, right? The sign is facing this direction. I cannot pass it.
Film all day right here.
I can record it from here.
Right here.
That's where I can see. I can't pass this pole.
Why are you, come on, dude. Like, we had a good thing going on. Just come with me over here. We can keep talking. But you gotta be over here. Right here.
They've got all these signs
You're
backwards.
talking about 6 feet.
They've got all these signs backwards. I can't pass these signs. I'm stuck.
6 feet.
I'm stuck.
You're kind of acting like a child.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I do that sometimes to make a point.
Well, I don't find it making a point. I find it being annoying.
I
And I think you need to grow
You-
up and act like an adult.
You know what is really annoying to me?
What's annoying?
My rights being violated. That's really annoying to me.
Well, as long as you stand right here, nobody's going to bother you anymore.
I think I've had enough of this. Y'all seen it? Y'all see what happens? That's the post office here. I'll leave the description in there, everything in the description. Y'all can call them if you want. I'm not telling you to, but if you want to. They know who I am. I bet they have checked everything. They know exactly who I am. I'm waiting for them to come over here and arrest me now. Or they'll issue a warrant for my arrest and I'll get arrested some other time. Still no postal police. He shot me the bird. He shot me the bird. I'll give it back to him. Bam him. Maybe I'll get a crew. See if a crew wants to come back. Okay, it's the Randolph station here. Are y'all gonna yell at me for leaving, coming over here on the public property? Which is that's public property too. Maybe I'll send this video to the postmaster. See what he has to say. Well, I'm going to drop it off here. Keep the camera on and ready to just start recording, just in case they decide to attack. You know, they've done that before. Peace out, people. Take it easy. Like, share, subscribe. Yell at me for leaving. Go ahead. I can deal with it. I'll only pout for a little while. Peace out, people. Well, let me get these cars leaving first. Walk over here. And there he goes. It was fun. It's always fun when you get your rights violated, I guess. Yeah, peace out.